Good morning and Happy New Year to you. Today is Monday, the 5th of January, and I thought I'd give you a quick tour around my roses. A lot of them are finishing up. I still have a few buds to come along. This is Darcy Brussels and Grace in the background there. She's pretty much finished. But on Darcy Brussels I still have a few buds to come along. Excuse the washing. Today is going to be a top of 26, and tomorrow is going to be 43 degrees. Yes, you heard that right. So I thought I'd better do a video and show you what's in bloom, because they're all going to be looking quite yucky tomorrow. Here is my Eden blushing Pierre de Ronsard, and look, she's coming back quite well after the possum, or possums possibly, eating her. So I haven't noticed a possum since we cut down that branch, so that's something. I'm sure she'll be found at some point, but she's doing very well. Got quite a lot of deadheading to do today. Yeah, I'm quite pleased that she's bounced back after her trauma of being eaten. There you go. Check out my Canon Lily Tropicana. I'm quite pleased. I've put them in some pots with some dahlias, which are coming along quite marvellous. The dinner plate dahlias. I have to excuse some of my mess and everything, because I'm just, yeah, I've actually hurt my back. Must be about a month ago now, really. But I was still plodding along, and just now I'm sort of really hurting. But anyway, I've got the osteo this afternoon, so yeah. So over here, she is in a pot, but I popped her in the garden just to fill a bit of a spot, which is my poet's wife. Sorry, the sun's a bit bright. So, being that she's in full bud, I most really would take her out of the garden bed tomorrow morning and just pop her underneath the tree just to protect her a little bit. So yeah, so she's gorgeous. And here I have Sentimental reblooming for me, which is lovely. She's actually in the garden. I've got a lovely bee there enjoying the bloom. I'm not always that keen on stripy roses. I bought this some years ago, and I do actually like her. I wouldn't buy too many, but it's quite effective from a distance, mingling with the flowers. So yeah, got lots of buds to come. We'll see how she goes tomorrow. So there's a poet's wife. We'll see how she goes tomorrow, because as well, like, we've got 3 days of extreme heat in a row, so yeah, excuse the hose. I am going to be watering madly over the next few days. Here we have Molyneux. She's pretty much finished. I just see, like, she's in a pot, in a terracotta pot. Blooms are a little bit smaller this time round, but I'm not complaining. Our weather's been like all over the place. Like last night was, I think, 10 degrees. The night before that it was like 7 degrees in the morning. And we've had some really hot winds last week. Leonardo da Vinci looking really lovely. Pretty much finished now. But there you go. I think I need a new phone. What do you think? It's really not focusing very well. This little darling here, which is in a pot, it was in the ground in this bed, but the rabbits ate it completely all the way down, and it never seemed to recover. So this is Grimaldi. Is that focusing? So, and she's bounced back really, really well since popping her in a pot. So you can see that there's been quite a few blooms that have already gone over. So very, very pretty. Again, the stripy rose. They're my only two, this one and Sentimental. But yeah, it's beautiful. Like it's kind of, you know, quite loose, quite romantic looking. I just put out this lovely stem right there. So, and I've got a new cane coming in there. I popped her in a tiny pot really, and so I actually thought she would die. But to my surprise, she bounced back. So there we are. And here we have lovely Roald Dahl. There we go. So I've got another Roald Dahl in a pot, and he's not doing nowhere near as well as my one in the ground. So I don't really have enough room to put another one in here. So put them together. I have to think about that come winter. And over there we have, oh, name escapes me. She's pretty much finished. Tranquility. There we go. Look at that lovely stem she's thrown up. She's actually in a pot. I just popped her in the back of the garden just to fill a spot. But she's almost finished. But she's done really well. And here we have Bathsheba flowering for me. Look at that. Check out those colours. Aren't they just gorgeous? I just love that. There's a lovely bud. So last week, because I knew the temperature was coming, I did actually, there's another bloom further back, but I can't reach. And so we just have to focus on that one. I did just put another top layer of mushroom manure actually on top, and then remulched just to make it a bit thicker for what's coming tomorrow. Here we have Mary Rose. So she's put out a few blooms. I have a few buds still to come. She's not looking particularly attractive at the moment. She is in a pot and she got knocked over so many times in the wind. Yeah, it just looks really scraggy. But I've got a really, really tiny bloom. So I just wonder, like when it gets really hot, maybe the moisture doesn't reach all the way up to the stems. I've got some more tiny blooms in here. Well, you can't really see anyway, but you can see like some buds forming. Always focusing on the fence. Oh well. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this doesn't get full sun all day. It does from about 1:30, I suppose, to about 3:30. Get a little bit of shade protection, and this morning though we have a little bit of sun come through. This will then go into more sun, then shade, then sun, late afternoon. There's my Grimaldi. Tottering by gently. She's not doing anything at all. Oh, there is a bud down there. I have got a bit behind on my watering and everything because of my little back issues. Anyway, I'm moving around better than what I was. Such is life, huh? There we go, Roald Dahl. I'll quickly take you up here, so I most probably should cut the video. Oh, there's a flowering carpet rose. Does very well. Sunset? I'm not sure. it's been in that spot for a while. And there's another red one, flowering carpet. Like they don't really get much water. They do really well, which is why I chose them, just to sort of pop in. My yellow flowering carpet, which is almost finished. Yesterday I spent a bit of time liquid feeding the roses up here and giving them, you know, about 15 litres, and that one's almost over, which is Benjamin Britten. It's got a few buds to come, but some new growth coming along. And here we have Pat Austin, got a bud just about to open, or in the next couple of days. I'm hoping she holds out with all these buds. Lots of buds to come along, which is nice. And over here we have Abraham Darby. Yes. There we go. I know somebody who particularly likes Abraham Darby. Looking quite lovely. Lots of lovely blooms, and still some buds to come up, which is nice. This does get a lot of afternoon heat. Abraham Darby gets a little bit more protection than the other roses in this section. So here we have Westerland. This one is starting to put out some more new growth and everything. A few buds here and there, but not a great deal. The one on this side is also doing the same, just a few buds, nothing much. But I don't mind with all this hot weather anyway at the moment. They only get scalded. And over here we have one bloom's already gone, but this is Mademoiselle Malone. See how she goes in the heat. So looking quite gorgeous. She's in a pot. Come February, I might probably put her up into the next size pot. Well, as long as my back can manage it. And here we have Madame Alfred Carrier, doing really well. Very pretty. I do like her blooms. Ah, you know what I didn't do? I didn't show you my Zephyrin Druin, which is one of the reasons why I was going to do it, because she's actually flowering very well. Rugspin over the back there. There you go. Still going. And over here we have Boscobel. Look at her. So pretty. So beautiful fragrance. Doing very well. Again, she's in a pot. I should be moving all these roses later. Do though, because they're in flower. I'd hate for them to, you know, get so badly burned. Just when they're coming out really lovely again, and they just get destroyed. My pear tree's doing really well. I normally put the net right underneath so I can see, but I've still have a rabbit, can you believe? I spotted him this morning. I just don't know how they're getting in, but anyway, so far so good. Here we have Munstead Wood. I did actually repot her a couple of weeks ago. Got a few blooms. She's looking a little bit untidy in her foliage. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but the blooms are very pretty, as you can see. She's got a gorgeous scent. Yeah, she does very well. Over here, Just Joey. I need to get my long secateurs out and give her a bit of a dead head. And look at my cafe au laits. Aren't they beautiful? I think I'll be putting them further back in the bed next year. Now what is this one? Sorry, Emily Bronte. Yeah, very tiny blooms, not doing quite so well. I did give all these a good liquid feed yesterday. And some other buds still to come up though, so I shan't complain too much. We want to see the beautiful blooms, right? There's another Just Joey. Does quite well in the back there for me, with a bit of height. It's nice. I do love my cafe au laits. There you go, there's another Just Joey. Very pretty. And he looks really gorgeous with the dahlia. I don't know, they seem to complement each other. What else? No, I haven't really got anything else here. Oh, that's right, that's what I want to show you. So, oh well, this is Desdemona down here. She's coming back a bit better after being eaten. So this is the rose that I bought, which I thought was Brother Cadfael, but clearly it's not. I did have one bloom, as you can see, and I'm not quite sure. I thought it was maybe Charles Darwin, but I'm not so sure. When it fully opens, maybe I'll do another video and somebody can tell me. And this one here is Walton Old Hall. So yeah, doing quite well. Lady Gardener's finishing off, and just one bloom down here. There we go. And over here is my beautiful Strawberry Hill, still going, still got blooms. Finishing off, however, but I've still got lots more buds to come, which is really, really lovely. Must admit, she does must really get the most attention. But I have actually noticed, when I was looking yesterday, that she's got some kind of discolouring going on. And if I turn to the back, it's like a, I don't know, like, is that spider mites? You can't really see, I know, but it's kind of like beige, goldy, beigey, I don't know. Makes the back of my, if I rub it, go a bit brown. Well, not brown, but you know, like. So I don't know. I'll have to go to the garden centre. Can you see that? That's insects, right? That possibly spider mite. So anyway, it looks like it's pretty much covered. So that's not so good. So well, hopefully with the heat, I don't know, with that being so hot, I don't know. Yes, anyway, so that's something to deal with. I did actually pluck quite a few of them off that were really bad, but of course it's just going to spread, it's just going to be worse, isn't it? So what to do? Anybody got some suggestions? It would be most helpful. But anyway, it's lovely to see some more blooms still coming along. So we'll see how she goes. Hopefully it doesn't spread to my other roses. That would be most upsetting. So actually I'm noticing, it's like on the back of my elderflower. Maybe I'll have to chop that back. Anyway, I'll have to investigate later. So I'll quickly just stop you now and take you down to see my Zephyringian. Okay, just one last look of Boscobel. And she's quite beautiful, isn't she? So I was going down. Here is another Eden rose that's growing along my fence line, well, not fence line, but my pergola. Okay, looking lovely, doing very well for me. She's in the ground, and I've got another one on this side, either side of the pathway. Focusing, sorry. Okay, and here we have, you know what, I always forget the name of this rose. Dublin Bay, there we go. Dublin Bay, flowering once again. Looking quite lovely. And this rose got eaten right down to the ground. This is Black Boy. I haven't shown this before. It's got one bloom. I only had one bloom in spring. She's not in the best position, so I need to work on that one come winter, I think. And down here we have another Eden rose. She's still bagged up because of the rabbit running around. So anyway, my hot chocolate. Very pretty. I've got a new bloom there. This must be a day or two old. So nice little cluster here actually. Check that out. Very pretty. She looks good on the black fence. And the new cane coming up there. And some more buds to come up. She's just in a pot. I really do need to change her up come winter. My mistake, I put her in a pot which is not ideal. And she's coped very well considering. So yeah. I'll just take this to Zephyrin Druin. Oh, Ancient Mariner as well. Huh. There we go. I've got a bloom down here. Really lost a couple of blooms. Gone over, but I've got some new growth coming along. So, whoops, where am I going? Not very good with this video thing. I've got some more carpet roses in the back there. So they've popped up really well after being eaten by the rabbit. And here is Zephyrin Druin. Sounds like my husband's just come home. Lots of buds. And Dahlia in the background there. Bit of a close-up. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Bye bye.